what's going on, Searchers? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to a special episode of Super Spellbound Caves. This is going to be the last thing I do of this map, and this one is called the sort of, after the finale episode. I basically had talked about this during the finale, said I was going to do a sort of recap of the whole series. Today I want to talk about my experience through this map. It was my very first super hostile map. Show you guys some of the things that I've created, and just sort of be nostalgic and reminisce on the old times that we had and the fun times that we had in this map, because I started this back in May of 2012. So it's been a long time. So the other thing I wanted to do was explore some secrets within this map, things that I may have missed, and I had you guys leave comments and such on the finale episode, but I didn't find that many comments pertaining to secrets, so I think I may have covered a lot of them or found out a lot of them during my let's play of this map. There is one in here that I want to investigate, and I'll show you guys that in a minute. But I would first like to say that I am playing this just on my server. I loaded it up so that I could fly around. I was playing this whole map in 1.2.5, so obviously, unless I used NBT edit, I was in survival mode, only. There was no cheats, and so I couldn't fly around. But for this video, I want to fly around. And I would like to also say thank you to each and every one of you guys who supported and watched that series, the whole series, or even just an episode. Even if you just watched an episode and you enjoyed it or whatever, thank you so much. I honestly think that Super Spellbound Caves was, and it will continue to be, one of my favorite series that I've done on the channel. And I'm actually toying with the idea of possibly doing another one this summer. And I want your guys' feedback on which one you think that should be. I got a lot of requests for Sea of Flames, which has an awesome ring to it. Has a really cool name. I might end up doing that one. Waking Up is like the newest one, and that one's apparently just utterly hard. I don't know that I would have fun doing that because it would be so difficult. But anyways, we can talk about that a little bit more at the end of the video. So let's get to it. Right here is where we started out, and I sort of ended up building my own little, just little base out here. So this is my first house, so you guys probably remember this. That first video, which now has over 1 million views, which is crazy, was titled Root Beer Celebration. I remember that. I cracked open a fresh root beer when I first started playing this map, and it was in here that I enjoyed that root beer. So I'm trying to look here. We got some stuff now. Okay, here's the secret. The secret people were telling me was dig under this block. That this used to be a lapis lazuli block, and people said to dig under that block. I didn't find anything, and I don't think there is anything. Unless I keep going, I have no idea. People were like, dig under this block. I'm like, what is under here? That was supposed to be one of the secrets. But I don't see a single thing. I don't see anything. Maybe it's one of the other ones on the side? I don't know. Let me see here. I want to repair this map because I want to give you guys this map for download once this episode is over, so you guys can enjoy this map yourself. Let me check under here. Let's grab that. Is it under one of these? I don't think so. Everybody said to do that, and I don't know what the thing is. I don't know. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Huh. Everybody, like a lot of people were saying, like, check under the lapis lazuli block at the spawn. And so I did that, and there was nothing. There was a secret, I think I had seen somewhere, heard something, that there was like an arrow on the floor out here that leads you to somewhere. And I gotta try and figure out and see where that is. I wonder if it's this, like this is the arrow and it's pointing this way. I have no idea. I could be wrong. But let's see. Nope. It doesn't look like there's anything. All right, well, I don't really wanna, mess around and explore like secrets that aren't here throughout this episode. I kind of would rather, explore what we've already done here. So let's make it daytime. All right. So, upon playing this map, I had watched Paul Soares Jr.'s playthrough of it. I didn't watch it closely enough to know exactly where to go. To be honest with you guys, when I was down here in this area, I didn't think that there was anything to this spot up here. I honestly had thought, because I had seen the first part of Paul's playthrough, that the map continued through here. In fact, the map you only get the first piece of wool in here, and then you're done in here. This area was really hard to beat, though. I mean, I remember kind of coming in here at first and being like, oh my gosh, this is what Super Hostile is all about. There was an enchanting room in here, and I just generally was very nervous coming through here, being that it was my first, you know, my very first Super Hostile map, the very first room within Super Hostile. Now what's cool is that in here was a diamond chest plate that lasted me almost the whole series. It lasted me quite a while. So that was a good item to have. I can't remember if I had enchanted that or not, but yeah, then there were some crazy rooms down in here. All this rubble and everything is just my handiwork. And then obviously in here we have the first piece of wool. Now I think if you drill above here, you can get out somewhere, but I don't want to ruin the map, like block wise. But anyways, that was the first piece of wool. What I want to do now is I want to head over to the real part of the map. So this is sort of the first part. The real part of the map, sort of once you get to the intersections and stuff, it starts up the waterfall. Now I chose not to go up the waterfall. As you guys remember, I didn't play that game. I decided to make this ladder right here, and I went up the ladder because going up this waterfall is very dangerous. You can get picked off really easily, and then you get to about here, and there are mobs just everywhere. They should be spawning in. I think I have them on. So anyways, I decided to do a different route. I went up this ladder right here and then decided to head into here. Now, once I got into here, this place was crazy. There was a lot of mobs all around here. I've actually, you know what? They're not spawning in because I took out all the spawners as I went through. Still some items left for you to grab if you want to play through this map just a little bit, like run through it. There's still items left in case you encounter any baddies along the way. And then if you obviously swim to, where was it? If you swim down, I thought it was over here. Oh yes, right here, through the vines, underneath here. It's so well hidden, holy crap. Under the vines, it's gonna take you down through here, in through here, and then voila, into intersection 1. And I remember the feeling that I had when I went through this tunnel. The Cenote of the Apprentice, I remember that. When I went through the tunnel and finally arrived in here, I was so happy. I remember just being so happy. The Victory Monument, obviously, is in here. You go through here. Got everything set up. And this is where I sort of made my first, you know, base apart from the base that was out here. Now we can obviously get to out here. This was a secret passage that was revealed later. Yeah, this is the Cenote of the Apprentice. Oh, I wanted to fly up here and show you guys too what was up here. There's nothing. There's nothing at all up here, but it's kind of cool to see just how this map was created, and it's just a big cavern on the, you know, it's a hole in the floor of this just bedrock ceiling or whatever, which is really, really cool. So let me fly back over here. I don't want to spend too much time recapping all this stuff for you guys, since you obviously watched the series, but telling you how I felt about it all is something you probably didn't get from the series. So anyways, let me jump back in here. And upon editing this too, you guys probably noticed this, but every time I entered the Victory Monument, I played this like song with, it's like a choir of like ladies singing or something, and I wanted to give, because I feel like a big part of what this series was for me was editing, and that's one of the reasons why episodes usually took so long to come out, was that the editing that I put into these episodes was pretty extensive. It kind of waned in the later episodes because I was getting really sick of it, but in the beginning episodes for sure, there are a lot of, the music really plays into the feeling and the emotion of this adventure, and that's sort of what I wanted to do with the sound editing of it and the music. The reason I did that was because it was called Super Spellbound Caves, and I wanted to give it more of a I wanted to give the series more power than just a regular Let's Play. I did some mods. I used some really, you know, captivating and emotional music at certain times, and specific and opportune times of the series. And so every time I entered this victory monument, I had this specific song playing where it was like a choir of like ladies or angels or something, and it was supposed to be very majestic and holy. And that's the feeling that I went for with when I was editing this. So you probably noticed that upon watching it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, just in case you didn't pick up on that, or you wanted some little behind the scenes stuff or whatever. Now this place, the tenuous crystals, was excuse me, this was the first area that I went in, and this place was crazy to me. Like, coming back into here, I remember getting stuck in here with skeletons for the longest time. I remember putting this wall in and just being generally terrified. There was a special bonus episode that I uploaded from one of the playthroughs that I did before I actually was my official playthrough. I had actually attempted to start recording this about 5 times before I got a good recording off the bat. And I did get into here, and I had a really crazy death. Probably one of the craziest deaths I've ever had in Minecraft. If you want to check it out, it's in the playlist. I think it's just titled, you know, Crazy Death or something like that. But it was a scenario in which I was like stranded in here. I think it was the recording that I did before the recording that you guys ended up seeing the entirety of. And I didn't know. I didn't record it all in one sitting. That would have been crazy. But I recorded the first 3 episodes or something all in one sitting, and I ended up getting into here. And anyways, there was gas everywhere, and it was just utterly insane. I talked about it at the beginning of the video, and ended up jumping down, and I missed the jump or something, and it was bad. It was just generally bad. So upon having that experience, as I went back through here and recorded it, I was generally pretty scared. So anyways, this was the tenuous crystals. And I'll just duck into here real fast and then maybe end this episode, because this is going to be really long if I keep going and talking about every single area. But intersection 2 is in here. In here we've got the Rumbling Cavern, the Grove of the Dark Willows. I love this place. The Grove of the Dark Willows was so cool. I want to head into there real fast. And then what was the other one? We had the University of Arcane Enchants. Those 2 were probably my favorite places. The University and the Grove of the Dark Willows. This place was so cool. I think I spent like 3 episodes in here. Not on purpose, just because it was really dark. It was a really, really dark place. And it was really kind of spread out and confusing with all the vines. So I kind of got lost and didn't know exactly where I was. There's a little bit of a secret up here, which is kind of cool. This little mushroom land. Oh, it's not actually a secret because there's wool in here. What color wool was this? Oh, yellow wool. I'm trying to think of what else I liked about this place. There were, let me see. There was a big tree over here that I really thought was cool. Let me see if I can find it. There were like creeper spawners and everything near it. It was ridiculously crazy. Oh, is it over here? Yeah, oh, it was the other piece of wool. This area over here was insane. Estonian battle signs. Oh man, that one's still there because I already had that one. Lime green wool was in here. Yeah, this place was really cool. I really like this place. Definitely one of my favorite locations within Spellbound Caves. Let's get out of here now, and I'm gonna head back to that intersection. I'm sure you guys got the impression of watching this, but I definitely got the impression from playing it that this was a very majestical map. And that's one of the reasons why I had wanted to do this map in, as opposed to any of the other ones, was because it was very heavy on the enchanting. Gosh, this place was insane too. This place was crazy. I never actually got back to here. Anyways, it was very enchanted, obviously with the potions and the enchanting and all that stuff. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. But it was so much fun for me to embrace that and start to, honestly, I feel like this map drew me into the whole enchanting and potion atmosphere of Minecraft, which I kind of ignored for a while. And that was the reason why I had started this map, was because I wanted to sort of become more in tune with enchanting. I wanted to embrace the new things of Minecraft. And I think this map was really, really fun for that. Now, I did have a problem with this area in here, the Rumbling Caverns, which is such a beautiful place. If you look at the build of this looks so cool. How these stay up, I don't know. I think if I were to hit one of these, the whole bridge would fall down, which made me extremely nervous the entire time I was playing this, because I knew at any moment these things could fall out from under my feet and it would be a disaster. That being said, this area, once I got down here, I ended up ender pearling down. I think I used an ender pearl to get down. Used some water to turn this all into obsidian, make my way across and explore a little bit. And then I had the hardest time. I wanted to so badly to get back up and bring the wool that I had from down here and bring it back up. But I couldn't find a good safe way to get back up, and I didn't want to ender pearl across lava and chance it like missing or whatever. So this brings us into intersection 3, I think, which I think is the final intersection. Yeah, so this is the final intersection here, and this is where everything went down. So this place, the Skittering Mine, you guys got frustrated with me in here. This was a very confusing and hard place to go through, just because of all the spiders and everything that was crawling on the floor. Realistically, right now I'm running through it and it's not a problem at all. But it was kind of a pain. This is also the place where all the diamonds were. So, whoa, Burp City. This is the place where all the diamonds were. There's still some more over here. I'll leave those for you guys to grab if you want to get them. Yeah, I had to worry about ore collection and everything. And not to mention the fact that every single cobblestone block that you see here is a silverfish. So that's why this place is so torn up, because silverfish were just spawning out of just everything. It was insane. It was just nuts and crazy. I don't even know. This place was a lot of fun though. I remember I had a couple crazy episodes in here. I'm trying to think. The last place was the Blackheart Citadel that I went to, at least. The Rattlebone Crypts were kind of fun. I remember those. Let me see what these were. I can't remember. Oh yeah. This place was insane. Supposedly you guys had told me that there was 1 treasure per row, but I didn't know which crypt it was in, so I had to check every single one, and it was tedious, and you guys were getting pissed at me. But whatever. I wanted to play the map how I wanted to play the map, and I remember saying something about that. And I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna play the map how I want to play it. But anyways, the Blackheart Citadel was the final place that I went to, and I feel like I sort of robbed the grave on this one. I feel like I kind of cheated the system here by, well, I didn't cheat it, but I definitely I didn't do exactly how I was supposed to. I didn't go up the spire here to get into the Blackheart. I basically just built up. I was where was I? Stranded right under here. And I basically just built up into here. Instead of going up these pillars right here, which I very well could have done, which would have been absolutely insane and crazy, I decided to just tunnel my way up here. So that was probably one of the smarter things I did throughout the map. But this place was really fun. I really liked the Blackheart Citadel. It was challenging. It was really challenging. And here's my stupid little flame wall that didn't really do anything. But yeah, this place was super challenging. Definitely one of the hardest spots in this entire map. Really fun though, really cool, and definitely an experience in Minecraft that I will never forget. So anyways, I think that's about it. What I'm gonna do for you guys is I will put this map up for download. It will be down in the description below. You guys can check it out, and I also want to know from you guys, would you like me to hold on, Rattlebone Crypts, would you like to see me do another super hostile map? I couldn't think. I was about to say another Super Spellbound cave. Would you guys like to see me do another super hostile map, and which one would it be? I got a lot of requests for Sea of Flames. I'm kind of leaning towards that one. I don't really know that much about it, but I don't want to do something that's insanely difficult yet. I felt like Super Spellbound Caves was hard enough for me. I would like to do Waking Up maybe at some point. I'm kind of waiting to see what Vex releases next, just because I think that there have been a lot of crazy and cool additions into Minecraft now, and it's gonna be really interesting to see what somebody like Vex can make and create with those new additions. So I think I might hold off on waking up, but I would like to do an older one, maybe that's not super long, just in case he does release one of those newer maps, you know, so I can play it so that it can be current, you know, current with time, and it's not like old or outdated or something. So let me know what you guys think. Is Sea of Flames something that you guys want to see done? Is it, you know, is it a short map? Is it a long map? I don't really know. Have any of you guys played it? If you have, let me know. So anyways, that's gonna wrap up Super Spellbound Caves. I had so much fun with this map. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and thank you so much for watching all the episodes before. If you haven't seen the whole series and you're just seeing this episode for the first time, go check out the series. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun with it. I think you will too. So anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.